Hey everyone, AJ here from Whole Latte Love, and I'm running an experiment to test how different types of drinkware retain heat. If you're like me, sometimes you like to sit and sip your coffee, your latte or an Americano, and enjoy it over 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. And if you're doing that, chances are you want your drink to stay hot for as long as possible. Well, today I'm going to find out which type of commonly used cup or mug is the best at keeping your drink warmer for longer. Now, fair warning, this video will get a little nerdy, but if you stick with me, it may change your daily routine for the better. So let's look at our cup options. Now, this doesn't cover every single possible container, and I'm not saying that there aren't better options out there, but these are some of the most common choices and also just what I had on hand to test. You've got your standard ceramic mug, probably one of the most common picks for home users, a single-walled glass mug, a Bodum Bistro double-walled glass mug, 2 double-walled vacuum-insulated stainless steel Camelback camp mugs, one with a lid and one without a lid, and a standard paper to-go cup with a lid. Today I'm brewing on the Capresso Coffee Team TS. This coffee maker takes whole beans from its attached hopper and grinds them fresh for each pot using a built-in solid steel conical burr grinder and a stainless steel thermal carafe. You can do this manually on demand, selecting between 2 and 10 cups, or schedule an automatic brew time. If you're used to using store-bought pre-ground coffee or wasteful plastic K-cups, you'll notice a huge quality difference by switching to whole beans, making this an excellent choice for home or office use. Regardless of the material, preheating your cups will help to keep your coffee hotter for longer. If you have an espresso machine, they often have a built-in cup warming tray up top, or if not, you could just rinse it with hot water beforehand. For this test though, all of these cups have been sitting out on the counter overnight and haven't been preheated, in order to minimize variables and simulate common real-world use. I'm going to pour 6 ounces of freshly brewed coffee into each one and record how the temperature changes over 2 hours. In order to pour exactly 6 ounces directly into each cup, rather than measuring into a separate container and potentially skewing the temperature results, I marked a fill line on each cup a day ahead of time. So I've got everything set. I'm going to brew my coffee, pour my cups, and I'll see you back here in a couple hours with the results. All right, we're back. So I looked at the video, analyzed the data, and put together a chart of the results. It's clear that certain cups perform much better than others at retaining their heat. At the beginning of the test, all of the samples started out at 170 degrees Fahrenheit. As we move up to the half-hour mark, the ceramic mug and single-walled glasses essentially mirrored each other with a steep drop-off right from the start, while the double-walled glass and to-go cup were also nearly identical to each other, but cooled off at a slightly slower rate. Next best is the Camelback without the lid, and at the top is the Camelback with the lid, which at this point is already 44 degrees hotter than the ceramic mug and glass. An hour in, and those trends continue. The ceramic mug and single glass rapidly cooling off, and the double-walled glass and to-go cup not far behind, while the lidded Camelback is still nice and hot. Fast forward to 2 hours in, our bottom 4 samples have all stabilized around 80 degrees. The open Camelback is up at 92, and the lidded Camelback is still up at 124. For reference, that 124 degree finish temperature after 2 hours is the same temperature that the ceramic mug and single-walled glass reached at just 12 minutes into the test. It's also the same temp of the open Camelback after 36 minutes, showing just how much of an effect that lid has at holding heat in, even left open a small crack for my thermometer to stick in. So I realize that was all maybe a silly level of detail on something that may seem trivial, but if you're drinking coffee every day of your life, maybe even multiple cups throughout the day, and you want them to stay hot, a simple change of container can help keep your cup at a drinkable temperature for hours longer. And if you're spending time and money on a high-quality coffee or espresso machine and beans, don't you want to enjoy them as much as possible? All of the equipment used in this video is available for purchase from Whole Latte Love, and I'll put links down in the video description to each item. If you have any questions, drop a comment below and I'll get back to you. Until next time, I'm AJ and thanks for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and come back to the channel for more of the best on everything coffee, brought to you by Whole Latte Love.